My best friend asked me to pretend to be his girlfriend, then his real girlfriend showed up. My best friend asked me to fake being his girlfriend for one night, and halfway through dinner, a girl walked in and said, "So this is the replacement? I, 24F, have known him for almost 6 years, and we've always been close but strictly friends. So when he called me asking if I could pretend to be his girlfriend for a work dinner, I thought it was weird but harmless. He said his boss kept pressuring him about his personal life, and he just wanted to get them off his back, so I agreed. When he picked me up, I immediately noticed he was acting different. Overly attentive, holding doors, complimenting me, keeping his hand on my back like he didn't want me too far away. It felt fake, but also a little too convincing. At the restaurant, everything went smoothly at first. His coworkers were nice, his boss was asking normal questions, and I just played along, smiling and filling in the blanks. But then his boss asked how long we'd been together, and before I could answer, my friend said, "Almost a year." That wasn't part of the plan, and it threw me off, but I went along with it. Then, halfway through dinner, a girl walked up to the table, looked directly at him, then at me, and smiled in a way that didn't feel friendly at all. She said, "Wow, that was fast." The entire table went silent. My friend went completely pale and just stared down at the table. I asked him if he knew her, and before he could say anything, she laughed and said, "Yeah, I'm his girlfriend." My stomach dropped instantly. She pulled out her phone and showed me pictures of them together. Dates, trips, everything. And they weren't old photos either, they were recent, like this week recent. I pushed my chair back and stood up, trying to process what was happening, and asked him, "You used me?" That's when he finally spoke and said, "I was going to tell you," which honestly made it worse. The girl shook her head and said he wasn't going to tell me, he just didn't think she'd find out. Apparently one of his coworkers had seen them together before and tipped her off about the dinner, so she showed up herself. The whole thing was a setup, and I had walked straight into it. I left without making a scene, ignored his calls, and since then he's been texting non-stop saying he panicked and didn't want to lose me. But the truth is, he didn't lose me because he lied. He lost me because he made me part of the lie, and I don't think there's any coming back from that.